Director of Flaherty, dear Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your kind invitation, for giving me the opportunity to welcome you. Moreover, I have the pleasure to welcome Commissioner Vera Jourova, with whom I have been cooperating closely on the topic of the rule of law in the area of justice. As its host country, Austria has a special relationship with the Fundamental Rights Agency. So we're closely following the agency's work, which has become an important element in the European rights architecture. This event, the Fundamental Rights Forum, is an excellent example of the agency's work in promoting human rights and good reputation it has earned. And indeed, the forum provides to welcome opportunity to shed light from different angles on the complex challenges the European Union is currently facing. The guiding theme of this year's forum, belonging, seems like a highly topical choice to me. A number of developments during the last few years have demonstrated that a common understanding within Europe can no longer be taken for granted. So we have to ask ourselves, is there a European identity that makes people feel at home and feel they are respected and esteemed members of the community? Is there a community of mutual credibility and trust among people, institutions and member states? And last but not least, is there a community of mutual responsibility and solidarity? Against this background, the Austrian presidency of the EU Council has chosen the themes of building confidence in the EU and fostering trust in public institutions to be at the core of its work. There's a lot to do, Vera said, and it is our firm conviction that the respect and advancement of fundamental rights, as well as the further strengthening of the rule of law, are key for sustainable peace. And of course, they are also a guarantee for well-being and economic stability. For example, it is crucial that states respect and secure the independence of the judiciary and promote its effectiveness and efficiency. The rule of law is not an end in itself, but has to correspond to political realities in our societies. Austria wants to be supportive, not just through its words, but also through its actions. To that end, we have arranged a number of events and initiatives on the occasion of our presidency. Let me briefly mention some of these. The annual Rule of Law dialogue in the Council is devoted to trust in public institutions. At the end of October, my ministry will host a conference on the domestic implementation of the EU's Charter of Fundamental Rights to provide an overview not only to promising practices but also of tools and learning materials on the Charter. At the end of November, a conference on the rule of law and effectiveness of justice systems will take place. In my capacity as former president of the Austrian Court of Audit and the Secretary General of INTERSAI, the world-spanning organization of supreme audit institutions, and now as the federal minister responsible not only for justice and constitutional affairs, but also for reforms and deregulation, my work has been and still is devoted to devising long-term visions. Our efforts towards a prosperous society cover not only our generation, but future generations as well. Therefore, I very much appreciate the Fundamental Rights Agency has explicitly invited young people to contribute to the discussion from a youth perspective. It is paramount that we listen to their perceptions and ideas and convince them that reducing democracy to the majority vote is the very opposite of the concept of democracy based on common values and consensus. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to conclude by congratulating the Fundamental Rights Agency, its staff and its partners on the excellent work in organizing such a high-level event. You are bringing together more than 400 participants from all over Europe and beyond. People highly motivated to design ideas for a peaceful and secure society firmly based on human rights. I'm looking forward to the outcome of the forum's discussions, and I assure you that we will analyze the chair's statement and seek the best possible way for an appropriate follow-up. Let us follow the advice from Nelson Mandela. He said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow an opportunity, today is all we have, let's build together now." Let us use the time. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you very success for your discussion. Thank you very much.